Hello, all. This is Mr. Murray with the Nightly News. So we had thought of doing some live stuff, but unfortunately that didn't happen. So a special shout out to Caden and Lana for building their script and trying their best, but we're trying to resolve a couple issues. So we're hopefully going to try and get a live stream up and running for you guys for this Friday for Family Feud. In the meantime, here's the Nightly News.
Hey there, I will be announcing the results of the Christmas Carol competition that you guys participated in last semester before Christmas break. Thank you guys so much for participating. We had so much fun making the competition. I hope that you guys had a lot of fun joining in too. The home group that wins will be receiving cookies handed out by Mr. Murray on campus. So with no further ado, let's see who wins. With 115 carols, Mr. Bortz's home group wins. Congratulations, guys. You guys will be getting cookies, so keep on the lookout for that. And that's all from me. I'll see you guys next time.
My name is Sasha. I am in 11th grade, and over the break, I hung a bunch of Monster cans on my ceiling. These ones, the energy drinks, and they all promptly fell off.
Hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm in 9th grade. What I did over break was play video games.
Any kind of video games? Any favorite ones?
Call of Duty.
Okay, then
No, Warzone.
nice.
Hi, I'm Anjali. I'm a sophomore, and over break we got a new foster dog, and I played beach volleyball.
What kind of dog?
It's a Chihuahua.
My name is Miles. I'm in 10th grade, and over the break I went skiing.
Where did you go skiing?
I went skiing in Utah.
Eric, 10th grade. I went to Half Moon Bay while there was a rainstorm today. During the break.
Good morning, TKA. I'm here to inform you about the Little Brother Big Brother Club. It is a new club at TKA. 6th grade through 8th grade will be Little Brothers, and 9th through 12th grade will be Big Brothers. Big Brothers and Little Brother Club is where junior high and high school boys hang out together and do fun activities. Please fill out the form at the Royal Reminders. If you have any questions, reach out to Joe Chang, Michael Rosa, and Josh Coe.
After all the political tension from the past week, we decided to provide some interesting news that not many people are talking about. So let's get started. A missing cat was found 3 years after a California mudslide. Patches the cat was thought to have passed away in the mudslide tragedy, just like her owner Josie. However, just 2 days ago, she was found as a stray cat and was sent to the shelter, where they discovered that the owner was Josie. Patches is now reunited with Josie's husband, who survived the mudslide.
And for our final segment, we have kind of a historical moment with Mr. Murray. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit and just kind of share a little bit about some research I've been doing and just some stuff I've been investigating over this weekend. Why we had a 3-day weekend was because of Martin Luther King Jr., a little bit about the history and what's been going on, why he's so important, still remembered today. So born in 1929, Martin Luther King Jr. eventually grew up to be a Baptist minister, though he was also called out to courageously speak and boldly act in peaceful protest against racial inequality, promoting the rights of African Americans and anyone else harmed by injustice. Despite his peaceful protests, his house was bombed, he was stabbed in the chest, punched in the face, arrested several times, and much more, because people were against his ideas of desegregation and his ideas that people could live in harmony regardless of the color of their skin. In 1955, he organized the Montgomery bus boycott, protesting racial segregation, during which African Americans avoided riding buses for 381 days, despite persecution and violence, until the federal court ruled in their favor and desegregated the city of Montgomery, Alabama. Martin Luther King Jr. went on to lead other marches and sit-ins, furthering the work of moving our society towards equality, such as the 3-day, 54-mile march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama in 1965. Despite members being attacked or even killed by law enforcement and white segregationists, they made it to the state capitol, rallying national support along the way for peace, equal African American voter registration, and reducing obstacles toward these goals. Later that year, their march inspired the passing of the Voting Rights Act, guaranteeing the ability to vote for African Americans and providing legal protections for constitutional rights. In order to honor his work and legacy, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday of January 15th was introduced as a federal holiday in 1986, but was changed to the third Monday of January in order to create a longer weekend. This day was not nationally recognized until 2000 and was the first holiday that did not center around a public figure that was a president. So how can we, as Christians here at the King's Academy, honor him today? When Martin Luther King Jr. was in jail for defying a court injunction against demonstrations, he advocated for nonviolent resistance against racism by saying that injustice, anywhere, is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality, tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. As Christians and knights, we are called to be morally principled and socially concerned for those around us. We can and should be leaders in creating loving communities. We can do this in reflection of, in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. by educating ourselves on these key issues, listening to and serving the needs of those around us, and speaking out against evil wherever we see it. May we remember these words from Martin Luther King Jr. today and every day. Have a good day, TKA.
Ooh.